case you were wondering what hotel was used at the scene when they arrived to Orlando and they showed the hotel where they supposedly stayed. I don't think they stayed, but this is it right here. It is the Hyatt Regency. And let me show you a photograph real quick of what it looked like in the episode. And obviously it's had some changes there in the building, but this is the actual building that was used in that screenshot right over there. Hello friends, and welcome to today's video. Today we're doing part 2 of the film locations for Roseanne season 8 episode 18, Disney World War. And today we're going to be hanging out at Magic Kingdom. I'm going to be showing you where those film location spots are. Can't wait. I also want to show you some before and after photographs of when Magic Kingdom was being built, but being that it's an ugly day, I don't know if that's going to happen. All right, in the episode, this is the first shot that you get as they're entering Magic Kingdom, and you can see that they're standing waiting to rope drop, and you can actually see the City Hall in the background, which is over there. But I think that they stood basically where that post is at. There is a line, right, like the rope, and it crosses over, and it doesn't look like it looks slanted, so I think it tied up to this end over here. So if you look over here again, you have the City Hall in the background, and you also have the post, and it goes straight across, and I think they tied it to this post. But this is the first scene that you see them on as they're entering Magic Kingdom, and they're, you know, waiting to rope drop. But let me show you another photograph that I have a little closer shot.
Man, it's so clean.
I know. Look, I can see myself in the cement.
I want to live here. No, I want to be worthy of living here.
So here's another look as I'm standing on the other side of the street. I believe this was the post that they used to run a line all the way across. Sorry, I believe this post was the one, because it kind of lines up straight with that post over there. And this is right here where they were standing as they were waiting to rope drop. You can see Roseanne, Dan, and the crew, all of them, Grandma, and so forth. But you can see here the railroad track, right? You don't see any other on the right hand side. So I believe if it was aligned to this post right over here, then I think the shot would have been, let me just cross over here, right over here. This is where they would have been standing, right over here, right there. This is what they were looking at as they were waiting to rope drop. I did also notice on this other photograph that right there, there's only one, only one row of railroad tracks, while over there it kind of splits up. So I think now that I'm looking at this photograph, this had to be right before it split. So I'm thinking maybe around here. But now it doesn't line up with the rope, with the posts that I thought were being used for the rope. So I'm a little bit confused, but this is the spot. Obviously you can tell the City Hall, and you can see the other building beside it, but this is where they rope drop, somewhere around here. Now I'm confused. Another shot you can get of Magic Kingdom is when they actually do the rope drop, and it is so funny because a lot of people here are happy to be here at the Magic Kingdom, but when they rope drop, you know, they kind of have like a nonchalant type of attitude, and then as soon as they open the ropes up, they run off to the races, happy as heck to be here at Magic Kingdom.
Take it real easy.
And you can see over here them kind of taking off. You can obviously see the Emporium in the background, but this is them right there, Roxanne. You can see Dan, and they're running off to the races, and they actually run off this way, all the way to over there where they kind of stop and have a conversation. One thing I forgot to do is when I was showing the railroad tracks and so forth, and I was showing where they were standing rope dropping, I didn't show you the actual view that they showed in that episode of the castle. And here it is right over here. Right over there. So I just forgot I had this photograph. I was kind of searching through the photographs. I saw this one here, And it kind of reminded me that I forgot to show this. But this is the view of the episode. Beautiful. Here's another shot right over here that you see in the episode. And it is right after they run into the park. They kind of stop at right here and kind of discuss about what they're going to be doing for the day. And then says, I don't care as long as I forgot what he asked about to eat. But then he said, but as long as I get that and I get my beer, and we're good. And then Jackie turns around and says, she says, they don't serve beer here in the Magic Kingdom.
Hey, where are we going to go first?
Well, I'll go wherever as long as I get my sandwich and my beer at lunch.
They don't serve beer in the Magic Kingdom, Dan. They do at Epcot.
Go.
And then Roseanne, you know, they talk about Epcot. Roseanne gives him permission to take off. He makes a funny face, and then he just runs off that direction. But this is the spot right over here. You can see them buildings there in the background match up. Actually, they're the same color that they are right now, green. All these buildings right here, as you can see in the shot. But this is the location right over here where they stop. And here is a zoomed in view. You can definitely see the building there, right there. The one on the right of that, same color, none changed. That's a closer view. You can see Dan right here running towards Epcot for his beer, and you can see the two buildings here in the background. And he's actually kind of living a little bit dangerously, running between the tracks. That is definitely dangerous, but that's him right there. This one is awesome. Pretty much all you're gonna see of Main Street in the episode. So I'm just gonna show you some other locations that they used for this awesome episode. Now here's another location that I think was used in the episode, and the only kind of way I can match it up, because obviously there's been a lot of changes to the park in the years. This is episode from 1996. But I can kind of tell it was somewhere around here, because you can actually see that bridge over there in the background. You can actually see it here. And then you can also see a whole bunch of people, which means, you know, that is the bridge and that is the walkway. So, you know, you can definitely see the bridge. So I'm not sure if the location is somewhere here. And you can see, I mean, in another shot that I have here, let's see. You can see kind of like a cut-in. I don't know, like a little cut-in so that bench could fit. But you can also see the castle from this angle as well. So I'm going to assume that this is the location right here because of that. And because of that bridge that you can also see in the background. But this is another funny scene. Let me go ahead and show it to you.
Would you stop littering?
I'm not littering, Jackie. This is a friendly competition.
Let me try that. Let me try that.
No, this is my game. You get your own.
Now, where's he going to go with that? Huh? Where's he going to throw that? Over here? No, over there.
That's it. Hey, Disney guy, come here quick.
Don't, Roseanne.
Oh, you asked for it. This woman is littering and totally destroying my fantasy experience. Do your thing, Carl. Bust her.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm sorry, I couldn't help noticing you had difficulty holding on to your refuse. I'd just like to point out that here at the Magic Kingdom, we provide numerous trash containers for your convenience.
What?
Here's another location that was used in the episode. I honestly believe this is the location. And the only reason why I think somewhere around here is the location that was used is because right over here, you can actually see Splash Mountain in the background. And obviously the river goes along that way. And that's kind of what leads me to believe. That's the only thing that leads me to believe. I don't see this light right over here, light post, so I'm assuming it's somewhere around here. But you can definitely see Splash Mountain in the background. You got David, DJ, and then Darlene there. And she doesn't want to go to any of the attractions. And DJ and David take off and leave her there. But this is the shot right over here, somewhere around here. Somewhere around here, obviously. There has been a lot of changes, but somewhere around here is the shot.
Oh, where have you guys been? It's been over an hour.
Really? Wow, it seems like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we were on our way back from the Rockets.
Oh, which were so cool.
And then we stopped by the Hall of Presidents.
Which was just the best. Zachary Taylor looked right at me.
Oh, and guess where we ended up?
Yo, oh, yo, oh, pirate's life for me.
Another location that was used for the episode is right over here. And at the very beginning, I actually thought it was all the way over there by the Country Bears. And I come and I'm looking at the photograph like, no, that's the wrong angle. And I couldn't even see from over there. I couldn't see this building. So I came all the way over here to the very corner of the area. And this is the location right here. You can actually see this building right over here. And you can actually also see that building right over there. You don't actually see the mill, but this is it. This is the location right here. And I always thought it was over there. And obviously this is Becky with Goofy, but this is it right here. I was just so excited to find this location right here. Very cool.
Can't believe it, it's Goofy. No way. Thank you so much, Goofy. Bye. Hey.
Who was that guy?
What guy?
You know who I'm talking about.
You mean Goofy? Mark, he's a character.
Oh, and I'm not? It's so typical, you know? You take your wife to the big city, full of guys in their fancy suits and their big puppy dog eyes, and all of a sudden plain old Mark just ain't good enough for her.
Come on, Mark, let's just go. Hey.
Don't you look at him. Don't look at him.
Mark, that was dopey.
I don't care. It worked.
All right, friends, after the excitement of finding this location over here, which I honestly 100% believe that it was here, I'm going to ride the attraction that they rode, which is Big Thunder Mountain. So let's go.
I can't believe we're on Big Thunder Mountain.
I heard this ride goes so fast that it stretches your skin until your skull flies out your mouth hole.
That was Big Thunder Mountain. I had to wait about 40 minutes because they had stopped the attraction due to possible lightning, but Big Thunder Mountain never fails. So since I'm here, I wanted to come over and just kind of take a look at this area, see if there's been any significant changes. And I really don't see any. Got the train back there, but they did kind of do some work up there. It used to be a little bit higher up. And I'm gonna take a look at this right here from another angle, but over here you can see a lot of scaffolding. You don't see any drastic changes. Just kind of looking from this angle, you don't see any changes at all. Nothing drastic, but I do see a change there. Obviously, that used to be a little bit taller. I used to see like the ears of a rabbit. Can't see that anymore, so those are being changed, obviously. And then over here, you don't see any changes either. So it looks like I'm gonna have to cut my video short. I'm glad I was able to at least get all the film locations here in Magic Kingdom, but I was also planning to do a little bit more picture comparisons of when Magic Kingdom was being built, but obviously my plans have been cut short, and that's okay. We'll leave it for another video. I'm going to end this video right here. Had a blast coming over to Magic Kingdom, showing you the film location spots that were used here for the Roseanne Disney World War episode, season 8, episode 18. Anyway, it was fun to come over here. Awesome time, but I'm wet. So I'm going to end this video like I always do. We came, we saw, and we conquered. And do me a favor. Have a wonderful day. Peace. Seems I'm going to have to do another video in here showing the before and after of when Magic Kingdom was being built, 1971. So just stay tuned for that.